Welcome back to the Nobody Else podcast with Edan McGovern and Lockie McIntyre.
We're going virtual. We figured it out. This is the first time we've been able to do this. If you're watching on the YouTube, you'll notice that we're not in the same place, but we're still able to do the pod. Edan hasn't had to ring in some weirdy little stand-up comedian for this episode.
Hey now.
I never said they were bad, but are you going to deny that they're all little weirdos?
No, they're all little freaks.
They're all little freaks. I've never seen you bring someone onto the pod that isn't a little freak.
Edan brings someone normal challenge.
Edan's asked to bring a +1 to the podcast. Is it going to be a little freak? Yes.
Yes.
Well, for those of you who aren't keeping up with the Instagram stories, I am currently in Bali, just to mix it up a little bit, just for something different. Edan is also in Bali. She's just got a really elaborate set to make it look like she's not at her home. What is your address?
But no, I was just going to say it, but I don't want to give you more work with this editing. You do it. He does enough. Hey guys, he does enough.
We've had to figure out this software, which is a whole thing. I also ordered us 2 new mics that were meant to be travel mics. So it only took me 2 years of not being here for the pod to go, maybe I should bring a microphone with me. We got specific travel mics, and they arrived, a day after I left?
Yeah. Right as you left, basically.
But Bali being Bali, of course there was a rental service where you could rent So Alex found it first, because we're basically here on a health trip. To give people a disclaimer, Alex, my girlfriend, is doing a bodybuilding comp. She's currently 6'2", 300 kilos. She's getting real bulky.
Like Sandy and SpongeBob when she busts out of it. Yeah.
Exactly. And she got that in September, so we came here. And the whole idea of being here is just like
lock in.
Basically a health and fitness lock-in. Like I've become everything I've made fun of, where we've got a meal prep service that delivers us our chicken and rice. We're not going out drinking. We're not eating any of the nice food here. But we are just it's mostly just training, going to do a bit of paddle. And anyway, she found this rental service because it's so hot trying to get steps here, because we're obviously trying to get 10 to 12,000 steps.
Yeah.
You get 15 minutes into a walk, you're sweating buckets and you're just exhausted. So she found this service where she could rent a bike, the stationary bikes. So they just delivered it to us. So it's sitting in our living room. And I thought, what else do they have? And they had everything. They had Nintendo Switches, Xboxes, TVs, monitors. If you wanted to rent a laptop, if you lost a laptop, you could rent a laptop for
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, and all kitchen appliances. This place doesn't have a microwave, so we're renting a microwave for $6 a week. And then I looked at it and I was like, there's too many influencers in Bali for them to not have an influencer section. And they did. And it was ring lights, laptops, phones, and then they had this mic. So hopefully this is working. If it's not,
I mean, you sound gorgeous.
If this somehow recording doesn't go out, you'll be listening to some little freaks that Edan has to ring in.
You'll be listening to our actual death note.
Yeah. The next Q&A will be who wants to read Edan's suicide note.
Yeah, literally that'll happen if this doesn't work. We also they don't care about the behind the scenes. We're trying really hard, guys, is what I want to say.
We've done several tests on this in the days previous just to make sure it works. One of the days where we were going to test it out, be all right, let's make sure the software works and it records. Edan's laptop goes, actually, we need you to update Chrome. And then she updated Chrome. I was like, well, in order to update Chrome, you need to update your entire laptop. So I remember I sat at this table at my laptop for an hour waiting for Edan to jump on this software, and it just never happened. It was incredibly sad.
My laptop was like, oh, unfortunately, I'm Unk.
Yeah. It was busted.
Unfortunately, I'm too old for this. And I was like, girl, you better get up.
Speaking of Unk and busted, we asked our audience to send in some answers to a few questions we put up on the stories, which I thought we could go through.
Let's do that.
The first one that I'd love to delve deep into head first with both feet was, what was the pettiest reason you ended the relationship? Now, we didn't specify if it was friendship or sexual or romantic or business. People gave a plethora of answers. The first one I've got here, what's the pettiest reason you ended a relationship? He was a rapper and he got his ex-girlfriend to do his producer tag.
No, valid. That is so valid.
Do you reckon she took a shot in the producer tag? DJ on the beat, I had him first.
I bet she's not as pretty as me. DJ turns beep.
It's voicemails that she's left over. I know her address. Boom, 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 boom.
If I was ever dating a guy and he had one of those fuck-ass interludes of like a voicemail from a girl, get out.
Could you imagine what your interlude would be? Hey, sorry, I know I was meant to be there an hour ago. I'm just getting some stuff in my car, but no. So I was meant to do this. I was meant to. So actually, you had to fill up the air in my tires. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, I'm gonna be there. I'm coming. That was track 6. I love that. That's my favorite. That's my favorite song on the new Kendrick album.
The new Drake interlude, and it's be like, hold on, wait now. It's just me trying to say a sentence, and I'm like, hey, oh wait, no, I forgot to tell you this. I forgot to.
It's just you stuttering.
Yeah.
It's right after Not Like Us on the Kendrick album, but the Not Like Us people, the ones who turn up on time.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, I'm late for my verse. The verse goes after, like, it's another song, and I'm like, hold on. Is it too late to submit? To submit?
You're going to have to do the outro, unfortunately.
Ay. I've got one here. Sorry, I was 17.
As if to show us exactly what you were talking about. You just did it immediately.
I know, I'm so me, it hurts. Okay, I was 17, but I ghosted a girl who truly believed Kurt Cobain was still alive, just refusing to sing.
That's just called retirement. You don't have to pretend to kill yourself to not sing anymore.
I love refusing to sing. No.
Not doing it. Smells like Teen Spirit. Smells like I'm having a break.
Tell everyone I shot myself in the head because I'm not singing, and that's final.
Wow, singers can be such divas.
Singers can be such divas. I thought that was so funny.
This one I really agree with. The pettiest reason someone ended a relationship. They drank out of a cup with 2 hands.
Oh.
What are you in a Lemsip ad?
No, stop, I do
What are you,
that.
a tea for Twinings kind of guy?
I always get made fun of because I do that with beer.
Oh, dude, like on a schooner glass or a bottle?
Both. Because I have freaky raccoon hands. Like the way
Now that you say it, it makes... Yeah, now that it looks like your hands... You know when people used to do those videos with like those fake little plastic hands in their sleeves? Now show us your hands. Put your hands up. Yeah, look at those.
Literally,
like you got claws.
My friend Catherine the other day, she was literally like watching me hold things, and she was like, or watching me eat. She was like, "You actually have little rodent hands, like the way you pick things up and kind of like." And it's true. I was like, because we were at the movies, and I had like popcorn, and I was putting it in my choc top. I was just like, she was like, "It's so squirrelish. It's so raccoon."
This might be bordering on ED, but you do eat like it's a secret.
I do.
I've seen you at events. The way you eat is like it's like you promised everyone you weren't going to. That's the vibe. I'm just like I feel like not allowed. But
people eating is a very valid petty reason to break up with someone because you don't want to be then in a long-term relationship with someone, and then they eat weird. So when you're already a little bit annoyed at them, and then they do something weird when they're eating, you'd be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, can you not breathe like that, please?
Man. The breathing. If I can hear someone like doing that, like chewing, even if their mouth is mouth open, I bought a gun. Mm-hmm. Mouth closed, but strong, loud nose breathing.
Take smaller bites.
If you have ever wronged me, and then I hear you do that, head turn all the way around like an owl.
Mm. For those who aren't watching the YouTube, Edan's whole head just span around 360 degrees. Incredible. I actually, on the whole, holding a cup with 2 hands, one of my favourite bits, I think Eden might be frozen. Are you good? You good?
I was just listening for once in my life.
Okay, you're frozen on my screen, but we have done this test and it will show up completely normal in the recording, so that's fine. Oh, you're back. Look at that. The whole thing of drinking a cup with 2 hands, it is a really fun bit on like a cold night if you're at the pub. Hold your schooner with 2 hands and
now
like
you're frozen
sip
and I
it
can't hear you.
like it's a hot tea. Oh, you're back.
We're back?
You're back. Could you hear anything I was saying?
No, you froze and volume went out.
Okay, cool. All right, you froze for me and the volume went out. That's the only thing you can't test for is if the Wi-Fi just fucking drops out.
Yeah, YOLO.
That's all good. Here we go.
What were you saying?
Another one. What was the last thing you heard?
Like you said another thing about drinking with two hands.
Oh, there's another thing about drinking a cup with two hands is a really fun bit that I enjoy doing is if you're at the pub on a really cold night and you've got a schooner glass, holding it with two hands and then sipping it like it's a hot tea, going.
Yeah, good.
That's
Very
fun.
good.
It always, you can always tell who has like pretty person humor because they don't get it.
They don't get
They're
that
like,
at all.
But isn't it cold? Yes.
Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
trying to have fun around here.
Trying to have fun. Sorry. The another one I got sent through was my friend since year 3. At 29 years old, I just couldn't stand her fucking laugh anymore and ghosted her.
I need to hear the laugh.
I think it's an important thing to be able to hear the laugh first.
Absolutely, you need to hear it. I once knew a girl with the most annoying laugh, and she used to come to like a local stand-up show all the time. And I was like, I don't like her, but I feel mean because I feel like it's just her laugh. But I always had this like, there's something wrong about her laugh. I feel like she has evil person laugh, and everyone was kind of like, you're a bit of a bully. And then it came out she was like beating people up.
Oh, okay.
Knew it.
So she wasn't laughing at your zingers. She was thinking back to the time that she got to stomp someone outside, and she was like, "That's a good memory of mine."
Like
It just
literally,
happened to coincide with you saying, "Oh, well, then I was Italian, wasn't I?"
she had a laugh that I was like, there is something, there is evil residing within you. I could hear
Yeah.
it. There's a frequency that I'm tapping into, and you want to hurt people. And then fully, I met someone that was like, she's hit me before, and I've been like, wow.
Whoa. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, she sounds so fun. So this person says, always forgot to take reusable bags for his big shop every fucking week.
No, that's so fair because Alex and I have to do so much shopping for like meal prep. Also, the sun is coming in and out behind the clouds, so I am looking like the Teletubbies baby every couple of minutes. Just ignore that.
You're looking exactly like you did when you met Benji Marshall.
Yeah, I did. It was worse. It was the entire screen looked like this. God, I hope we don't see anything funny right now that has to be a clip because I'm going to have to do a bit of editing on this face currently.
Yeah.
This one could have been about you. Wait, did you say one that just then?
Yeah.
What was it?
I said reusable bags.
Oh yeah, every time we go shopping, we have 1,000 reusable bags that are sitting at home, and it's not wasteful because we haven't thrown them out. We hold on to them. There'll be a good use for them. The good use for them would be when we're shopping, we can use them, but obviously we keep forgetting. But it's such a spontaneous, sporadic thing. You know, us meal prep people, we're really fun, and we just do things. Well, you know, we're crazy. We're like, should we go buy chia seeds right now? You know, so we don't know when we're gonna have the bags on us.
Yep.
This one could be about you. They got a tattoo of Linkin Park lyrics in an ugly-ass font.
Okay. If that person is funny, that's everything. But I feel like I'm sensing that it's not. Bad font. Oh, but the bad font would kill me more than the Linkin Park lyrics.
Yes, agreed.
Bad font? What font? You guys, next time you ask these questions, and we love the answers, if you say ugly font, we're going to need you to specify which font.
Was it a Times New Roman? Was it an Arial? Was it Wingdings?
Was it Wingdings?
Wingdings are just symbols.
Yeah, so I don't think
Who's
it was
that
Wingdings.
for? Who's writing and going, no. Sorry, I only read in Wingdings.
Sorry, do you guys speak Wingding?
Hey, did you hear about that new wing place that's trying to rival Wingstop's called Wingdings?
You said there was one that could have been about me?
Yeah, that one. Linkin Park lyric tattoo.
Okay, rude.
That's not rude. It's accurate.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Don't you have
I have a Nirvana tattoo,
You have
yes.
Nirvana tattoo.
Yes, I do.
She's not like other girls. Sorry, I don't really listen to Sabrina Carpenter and your Olive Rodrigo, whatever her name is. I'm more of a grunge girl. Like I like being in the mosh pit. I jump around and like push and shove.
Ay. Do you want to move on to the next question?
I'd actually love to ask you a couple of questions because recently we've been testing your general knowledge.
Oh, yes.
And you did far better than I thought last time.
Oh, yeah.
You answered a lot of questions correctly, which I was very surprised by.
Thank you. Yeah, I got okay general knowledge.
You go. I've got 10 more questions here for you.
Yes.
A mixture of things. You answer however you feel you want to answer. The correct answer would be good.
But
you
but
do
it's
whatever- you do
feelings
whatever you want.
based.
Yeah, it's a feelings-based quiz with right or wrong answers. What are the names of Harry Potter's parents?
Lily, James.
What? Yeah, Lily and James is correct, and very nice. I was worried about you for a second because I could hear you hyperventilating just before that answer, but
Like an dog.
these new mics are so great. You can hear every panic attack Eden has when I ask a question. How many wives did Henry VIII have?
8.
Are you saying that because he's Henry VIII? Do you think the
6.
eighth is?
He had
Do you think
6.
the 8th is representative of how many wives he had?
He had 6.
Do you think my dad is called Andrew the 12th?
The musical is
Just
not
kidding. My
called
dad's
8.
only been married once to my
The musical is
wonderful
called
mother.
6.
There you go.
There you go.
It is 6, correct. How many continents are there in the world?
Antarctica,
I was going to ask you to name them, so that's perfect. Go ahead.
Australia, Asia, North America, South America, Europe, Africa. I'm having a freaky moment where I can't remember if the Arctic is a continent. It's not.
It's up to you. Are you locking that in? 7?
It's not. Yeah, 7.
Correct. And you got all of them correct. You got all of them right. That's very good.
Geography. We know this. We're 2 geography nerds in a freaky little way.
Speaking of listing things out, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Harry Styles, and Louis Tomlinson were members of
One Direction.
That's just an easy one to lay. When you were a One Direction fan, as we all were, you all have to admit it, we all were. Who was your favourite?
Well, I had too much internalized misogyny when I was in boarding school and everyone else was going through their One Direction phase, and I was like, I like the Beatles. But
did you listen to them in secret?
No, I literally
while
didn't.
every other girl in the boarding house, their secret was that they were a lesbian. Your secret was that you were actually listening to One Direction.
I wish that was true, but I truly don't.
You never got around it?
Do you know what? I can kind of live with it now, but like, say, if it was Teen Heartthrob, Bieber is always going to be it for me because I think the music is better. So even to this day, like, yeah, I love the idea of 1D, but I don't think they have, like, incredible songs that I'm like, this is genuinely a fucking... Oh, Drag Me Down's all right. But because Harry be singing in that. Harry's singing crazy in that.
This is the same argument I make with a lot of things. I think Bieber's early stuff has a far higher ceiling than One Direction, but a far lower floor. I think on average, One Direction, you're going to get a better average score with One Direction because I think they have 7s and 8s across the board, whereas I think Justin has 10, 10, 10, 10, 3, 10, 4, 4, 10,
What's a 3
5.
to you? What's a 3 that comes to mind?
Well, that's the thing. I don't keep those in my mind 'cause I'm not going to listen to them again. But I did go back and listen to some of his old albums. I've got a playlist for the gym that is just old Bieber bangers, and there's a couple in there that are not bangers.
Oh, okay. We'll need
All
to
Around the
revisit
World
this.
is unbelievable. One Less Lonely Girl hits so much.
Incredible.
Yeah, so much harder even now. Well, I would say I was a Niall guy. Huge Niall guy.
Yeah.
Big Niall guy.
See, when I dated a boy in a boy band, he was like, his character type was supposed to be the Nile. So I don't think I can ever.
Oh, he couldn't sing?
Yeah, no. Well, no. Actually, that was a whole thing.
I don't know if we can say it, but I got a random. I won't say who it is, but I got a random DM from someone just saying, "Hey, man," and then I texted Eden because it was the only mutual. I was like, "Who is this?" And it was some weird connection to the boy band.
I was like, oh, it's my boy band boyfriend's old boss when he used to work at Street Creek in the Broadway food court.
Yeah, this was my hey girly message of like, I don't know who you think you're doing a podcast with. I was waiting for that.
Oh, I thought you said, oh my God, I thought you were about to reveal that was the message. I was like, huh? Was it just hey?
No, or they just said, hey man.
I was going to say like,
which is the male equivalent of hey girly.
That it does feel like that.
It does feel hey girly-ish.
Oh my God.
Next question. What song is sung more than any other in the world?
It's not Happy Birthday.
It is Happy Birthday,
It
correct.
is Happy Birthday, cool.
Yeah, you haven't got any of these incorrect so far. Name 3 animals beginning with the letter P.
Platypus.
That's one of them.
Pterodactyl.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, with the silent P.
Okay, with the silent P. All right.
And
me going to the bathroom and not trying to wake my girlfriend, a bit of a silent P. Very nice.
And a pelican.
Fantastic. You didn't even have to go for penguin.
I'm really smart, guys. He's going to ask me something fucked up soon.
No, these are all general knowledge. I'm not trying to got you with anything because I think it's more interesting if you're getting them all right, and far more boring if it's just like wrong, no, wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Which country has the bigger population, Scotland or Ireland?
Ooh.
Why are you serving cunt right now?
I don't know. I want to say Ireland.
Scotland. That's your first incorrect one.
Damn. Shout out Scotland. I love you. I want to go back so bad.
Shout out Scotland, the motherland. Fissures, vents, and plugs are all associated with which geological feature?
I was going to say
not just Eden's
asses.
bedside drawer.
I was going to say asses.
I mean,
fissures and plugs.
You're on the right track with asses.
What was the middle one?
Fissures, vents, and plugs. With arse is, I'd say it's the arse of the geological world. No, it's a geological feature. It's the arse of the geological world.
The volcano.
Correct. Yeah. What a way
As soon
to
as you said fissures, I was like, what are we talking about?
What a way to minimize Pompeii.
It's just a big toot.
It was basically just a big fart.
A big shart.
And then One
that
Republic
killed a nation.
Then One Republic wrote a great song about it.
It wasn't One Republic, it was a band called Bastille. See,
Oh,
I'm
Bastille.
answering questions I'm not even asked.
I remember there was a time period where you could put Bastille, One Republic, and Imagine Dragons in front of me,
Yeah.
and you one of them could have murdered my entire family as a band.
And let me put
and
the
they had them
script in there.
And they could in the script, and they could have had them in a lineup and said, which of these bands murdered your entire family? I go, is this not all just one big band? This is all the same guys.
There's
Am
a
I in
bunch of
mirror
bands
maze?
that are the same guy. The Killers, they're the same guy as all those guys.
Yeah.
The Fray is a killer, the Killers is all of them.
Do you think even the wives and husbands and partners of people in these band could go, I know the difference between One Republic and Bastille and Imagine Dragons? No.
Literally, one of those husbands that's in those bands is like, did you come to the show tonight? And she's like,
You did like the sort of stadium anthem pop gospel song? Yeah, that's us. That's us.
and you got everyone doing big claps.
Boom clap, yeah.
Stomping and clapping.
And your song's on the new Hyundai ad, correct?
Yes, and you're one of the Mumford sons.
Are you the son or Mumford? Are you the mum or son?
Mummy and sons.
Mummy and
at
son.
Mums and Bubs classes, but it's Mumfords and Sons classes.
2 more questions. How many of Snow White's 7 dwarves have names ending in the letter Y?
Dopey, sleepy, grumpy, happy, freaky. No, there was a horny one.
Why would you just be called horny?
Horny. I'm going to say 5.
5 is correct. Dopey, grumpy, sneezy, sleepy, happy.
Happy.
And this is the last one.
Sneezy.
This is not general knowledge, but this is Nobody Asked podcast specific.
Wow.
Give me the title of any episode from our first 10 episodes. I've got them up in front of me. You tell me the title of any one of these, and you can get a point.
Is any about Buffy the speaking dog? Is her name Buffy? What's her name? Bunny.
No.
Bunny.
It was Bunny, but no.
Fuck.
You got to think back to some of the early clips.
That's like the one I remember. Fuck. But that's the pilot episode, I guess. So that didn't come out until ages later. Oh, I've got zero clue.
I'll give you them in order. Eating the dogs from Paw Patrol.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Stuff me and put me on a pole. The super late Halloween episode. Amazing that we were 3 episodes in. We're already late. Which animal could we beat in a fight? Eden loves Fortnite. Saying crud during sex. The TikTok Awards gossip sesh. When we became a
Was that only
tea
in the
podcast.
first 10? We kind of
7.
we came out of the gate swinging.
Well, I mean, usually the tea podcast, the first episode is I'm spilling all the tea. At least we waited to number 7 to be like, hey, some TikToks are kind of assholes. Number 8, one of my personal favorites, is 12 Years a Slave, a Christmas movie.
That's
number
one
9,
of the greats.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 12 years, there's technically 12 Christmases in there. Most Christmas movies only have one Christmas. I'm just repeating myself, but it's a good point.
Damn, guys, go listen to the early episodes. I'm going to have a re-listen. Okay, don't.
If you want to. Go back and listen. Let us know if there's anything we need to delete. 2024, Year
That's a
of the
good
Rim
idea.
Job. Insane that was a title. You were very close, because number 10 is technically the unreleased pilot. And you said the pilot.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Wow, that's fun. I like that.
What's been happening in your life, too? How have you been since I've been away?
I've been thinking so many things. I've been left alone with my thoughts. It's been nuts.
Everyone
It's
take
been
cover.
actually so freakish the way I've been like a dog in the night. Just like all I've been able to do is like think. And I don't think it's good. But okay. I've been thinking about Miss Swift. You know,
Taylor?
Miss Taylor.
Or Suzuki?
The Taylor.
Okay.
Swift of the Taylor heritage. And the wedding. Obviously the wedding. The wedding happened. I wasn't so much thinking about the wedding as so much as I was thinking about like, what would Taylor Swift be? Who would she be if she was in a parallel universe born as a normal Australian girl? And I just think obviously she'd work in marketing. Obviously, she'd message her group chat and be like, the Grounds of Alexandria has a new Alice in Wonderland exhibition. We should definitely go and see. And then she would have like a new set of Kmart interior decor every week. She'd be one of those like, she'd wear a country hat still like she does sort of now, but it's because her family had one of those like giant McMansions in Dural.
Okay.
Privately educated, I would even say like a Montessori school, like some sort of alternative education system. I just feel like I know this girl. I know exactly who this woman is.
Are you just describing one of her fans? Or do you feel it's in your soul this is who? Because I also, when you said marketing, I pictured her going into David Jones or Amaya, and she's the one who sets up the like La Roche-Posay, like the, what do you call it? The big cardboard gift boxes they would have just in the lead up to Christmas. Like she's going, this space needs to be here. It needs to be full. We need to bring everything to the front. Like that's her job.
She 100% would have been one of those girls in high school that on Christmas Day posted her bedspread with all of the like Victoria's Secret body sprays and like pairs of jean shorts she was given.
What a time that was when everyone was just being like, here's how rich my parents are.
Wealth flexing. It was
Wealth flexing.
nuts.
We're getting wealth mogged.
And I was thinking about like, okay, well, what if in the alternate universe she's still a famous girl? Who would she be if she was an Australian famous girl? And I was thinking, you know how she had that like girl squad for a while? They were all in the Bad Blood music video,
Yes.
and I was like, who would it be?
You know, I was in that.
Oh my God, Cara Delevingne, yes.
No, I was in that as myself. I was in the girl squad.
Can we please make a version where it's all of them and then it's you? That'd be so good. Okay, this is who would be the Taylor Swift Australian girl squad. Natalie Bassingthwaighte. Tones
Yeah.
and I. Mm-hmm. Amy Shark. Rebel Wilson. Ruby Rose still, even though she was also in the American posse for a while. And one or both Veronicas, but she would definitely ice one of them out.
Yeah.
She would not fuck with Jess. She'd be like, Lisa's my girl.
I don't
Just
think
for-
Amy Shark seems super chill. I don't
Yeah,
think
she
Amy
does.
Shark's in there.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people
If it was
in Taylor Swift's...
10 years, if it was 10 years earlier, I'd maybe throw in a Ricky Lee.
Oh, yeah. No, Ricky Lee. Oh, yeah. But I'm saying some of the people that Taylor Swift is tight with, I find would be quite cool as well. Like, yeah, I think Amy Shark does seem like she'd be chill, but I think Taylor would be like, you are coming with me. Don't you reckon? And I just think about, like, what would Taylor Swift's, like, songs sound like if she was, like, an Australian girl? I'd be like... Hold on, I think I even wrote something down.
I just think Joel Creasy would be in there too.
That is the most accurate thing I've ever heard in my life, Lockie. That is
Yeah.
exactly who it would be. And it would be like... Her songs would be like... You're in a Neo Vision shirt, and we kissed in the back of your Commodore. And I'm dressed to the nines in my Kukai. I want you more. Like, that's what it would be.
I saw you at Splendor in the grass.
I'm obsessed
She
with how...
wears Lorna Jane, I wear Anko.
I quite often... Okay, this is me if I was...
Can I say one
Yes,
more?
please.
She is at the front of the line every time Audi sells like new ski gear. Like when Audi's dropping like some weird product that they only
This
have a
is
certain
why
amount
we're
of.
friends.
Yeah.
You
What
get
were
it.
you saying?
You get it.
I didn't want to interrupt unless it was going to be perfect.
I don't mean to jump at Taylor because the Swifties get
You
very...
can't jump. You have no athletic ability.
wrong. But I'm obsessed with how much that woman writes about being in a car. She's obsessed with car lyrics. I reckon I would bet every single fucking Taylor Swift song ever has something about like in the car. Like it's literally she has the same amount of excitement as a dog. Like Taylor Swift as a dog, the songs would sound the same. It's just like you and me in the back of the car, and you put me in the back of the car. We're in the car and I'm now, and we're in the park. I love being in the boot of the car. I'm in the trunk. I'm in the tray of your vehicle.
Windows down, hair in the breeze.
Windows
I've got a special
down.
little leash that goes on me.
Windows down, and my tongue is out, and it's flapping around in the back of the car.
Listening to every Taylor Swift song from the perspective of a dog going for a ride in the car.
Do you reckon dogs hear Taylor Swift songs and they're like, word?
Dude, that sounds great.
They're like, oh, me
I do
too.
that. That's me.
I love being in the back of the car.
We need to. Can I give you homework?
Sure.
I won't ask you to go through her entire discography. Pick one Taylor Swift album and see how many times she references a car or being in a car. Because I think, you know what that is? You know how like when someone moves like away from, maybe if someone was, I'm trying to think what the comparison is here. Because I feel like that's her, she's having like little country tics. Because every country song is like a red truck, a big car,
Yeah.
a tractor
Yeah.
in the fields.
Yeah.
That was just the Bo Burnham melody. I feel like that's her going like, can I please sing about being in a pickup? And they're like, no,
I need to
but
be
you
in
can
a
talk
pickup
about...
right now.
Yeah, when she's singing about being in the back of the car, she's like, oh my God, she's on a Jeep on the highway. I'm on a motherfucking tractor going through the plains of Indiana, going through the cornfields of Iowa. She still yearns, much like us, she yearns for the country.
It's crazy. It's nuts.
She yearns for the fields.
Maybe that's why straight people like her a lot, because gays hear all the car lyrics and they're like, unrelatable. They're not driving.
Nothing about being a passenger.
Never. Oh, maybe. I think because she's always in the back, or she's in the passenger seat of the car, and you're driving. I think sometimes she's driving, sometimes they're driving. She loves a little car trip. Good on her.
We've got to be so careful because
not as much as she loves a plane. See, funny she doesn't mention the private plane as much.
Maybe that's what she's referencing when she says, I'm in the back seat.
Maybe she's like, if I just keep talking about the car, they'll forget about the jet.
Everyone's giving you a shit about the private jet. She's like, oh my God, I went for a drive to this place. I drove there. No,
it's a hybrid electric. It's good for the environment.
She's pretending to know what's in a car. I'm looking at the maps that fold out of the front, and we've got the headlights on and the sirens. That's not a normal car. That's just for police escorts. Sorry. And then we all swivel around to look. Chairs in cars don't swivel. I didn't mean that. I was just joking.
And the butler comes along. Wait, damn it.
We're walking up and down the cabin. There's not a cab. We're sitting here, and the
Watch
pilot
her next
says,
album be like me on my bike, and I'm riding my bike, and I've zero carbon footprint.
You were topping up your e-bike.
You were
You know what's crazy? This isn't even like that harsh of a criticism, if any criticism of her. But God, if this gets into the hands of the Swifties.
Oh, we're going to get massacred.
We're going to get ripped.
Nah, clip it up. I'm not scared.
Mitch Churi said absolutely nothing about them, and they went in on him. And it's terrible because during that entire bit, I was glowing. So they're going to be like, well, this guy has fucking jaundice anyway, so...
Well, This guy's in like a bad movie about Mumbai. So
This guy's obviously suffering from radiation currently.
that's so good.
Oh, also, can I talk about the gym culture here in Bali? Because
Please.
we were planning on going to Bamboo Fitness because all we'd heard was good things. And granted, we didn't do enough research. Like, we knew it was like, had the big group classes and stuff, but they were like, yeah, we have a free weights gym with machines and stuff. And we get there, so expensive for a day pass. But I was like, we'll try it because we don't want to get locked into a month membership and then it's shit. And did the day pass, walked in, and like the open plan area where they do the classes and people do like CrossFit stuff is huge, massive. If that's what you're after, 10 out of 10, massive. And then we went into like the actual, and then I was like, where's the actual gym? Like, we were walking around, we couldn't find it. And they're like, oh, it's in that little space. Bamboo Fitness is basically a hotel gym. If you're there to like use machines and use free weights, it is tiny. There is one machine of everything, if they even have it. There's absolutely no space between you. Like, I was on the T-bar row, which is a pretty big like machine. It's a bit wide. You generally, and it's one of those ones where it's sitting here and you stack all the plates on it and you have to pull it over. So there's movement. Like, you don't want to get in the way of it. And I'm setting up on it, and this girl stands in front of me to do like lateral raises. And I was like, what do we do? And this was the thing everywhere. There was such a culture of like, I'll be wherever my space is, and no one, if I'm in your way, then it's suddenly my space. That was everywhere. Everything we were trying to do, people just got in the fucking way. And I started doing it like when she moved out of the way, and then she moved back in front of me and she measured it out. So she's like literally this far away from getting hit by the plates, but also in front of me in the mirror. She looked a bit influencer. If I had stood in front of her or her camera in front of the mirror, I'm ending up on like a reel anyway.
I was going to say, like, how many fucking tripods are in this gym?
Fuck, there was a lot actually. And so we
How
didn't.
common is that? Because like, I haven't really been to like a big gym like that in a while. The only gyms like I've really been into are like actual hotel gyms or like an apartment gym.
A guy named Jim, yeah, cool.
And
but no, in Australia, it's not very common. Like, I go to World Gym, and that's like a big bodybuilding gym. And sometimes you'll see, but people are pretty like classy about it. They're like, it's not the American sense of like, I'm filming something here, brother. I'm trying to film. Like,
it's a bit more like, sorry.
They're like, yeah, my bad.
Go.
Yeah. But here it was like the same thing. And like, there was these two girls who were filming their workout, and then they brought like big handbags, like what looked like almost designer handbags, and they had them sat in front of machines they weren't using. And so guys were going up being like, can I use this? And they're like, yeah, no worries. And then just didn't move their fucking bags. I was like, what are we doing? And I was like, I hated it. I honestly got so overstimulated. I was getting pissed off. I hated it there. The vibes are off. The people seem like dickheads.
Bali.
No one was there for like, the social aspect of Bamboo is so sick. Like, everyone's motivating each other. No, everyone is wanting to be the hottest person there, and everyone is peacocking like hell. They have a pool and like a sauna attached to it. So we were like, oh, well, we've paid for the day pass. Might as well use the pool.
Yeah.
And we're sitting by the pool. Also, hilarious. The sauna is like this giant glass window that looks over the pool like it's the bleachers at a footy field.
Just a bunch of sweaty people looking at you.
It's like a cuck sauna. You're just watching everyone, and everyone can just watch you. It genuinely looks like we're a group of cannibals, and we've put a bunch of people in like a big oven.
Literally, like, dance mums viewing.
That's what it looked like. It was insane. I'm glad I know that reference.
I love that.
But there was a guy at the pool who, we were there maybe 40 minutes. The entire time was taking a business call on loudspeaker, walking around the pool, making sure everyone knew how. He was like, yeah, let's do 100,000. Yeah, I reckon let's just do 100,000. And just, dude, like, I don't know where he was sitting because he didn't go fucking sit down and was just walking around trying to get people's attention, speaking loudly into his phone. So we ended up finding a different gym, and the one we're at now is much more chill. It's actually got space, and it's very nice. And
that's nice.
Although we were going in the sauna and the ice bath afterwards, and I was just sitting in the spa, and there were these two guys sitting across, so they're obviously finishing up their conversation. But I dropped in on, and they were probably like in their 30s, Australian, and the other one was Moroccan, and the Australian guy just goes, what women don't realize is if you're 48 and you've got 2 kids, what value do you have? Like, no one's going to want you if you're going back out into the dating scene. Which I realize his missus had divorced him, and this was his way of being like, no one wants you. She doesn't want you,
What's
dude.
she gonna do now? Yeah.
She doesn't want you. You just got divorced, and you're sitting there like, yeah, who's going to want her? You did until she dumped you.
God
Fucking idiot.
damn
Oh, my God. And then the whole conversation was just like, women over 40 have no value. And I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing? And then he just goes, my brother, right? His missus just, he goes, divorced. The woman instigated it, all right. And then he goes, so he's got 2 boys, 20 and 25. And so we came to Bali together. Me, my brother, and his 2 adult sons went to Finn's Beach Club. Absolutely ripped and teared that night. That's so sick, dude. That's so sick that you and your brother and your nephews ripped and teared together.
I bet.
I bet you did.
Gross
Gross stuff.
Gross. That's crazy. Oh, man. I
did-
forget that, like, there's so much red-pilled Manosphere shit going on. And then, like, I have dug myself into a nice, crazy psycho era of, like, especially, like, little pocket of the internet. Guys, if you haven't ever seen, like, her name's, like, Shira7. Basically, she just does live streams and answers a lot of women's questions. And her answers are so fucking funny to me. People will be like, like, she's very much like, all men are lying to you, so use them for your money. I just find her very, very, very funny. And she'll be like, where, like, reading questions, like, where do you like to be kissed the most? In front of the ATM? Then she'll be like, it's like some girl being like, I asked my man to take me shopping, but he says we can go to Target. She's like, okay, go to the electronics section. Get you a laptop. It's so funny. So, like, that's the side of TikTok that I'm on. So then I remember that people are like, low value women after she's 21, that women lower value. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, we ranted about it on the last episode.
Well, yes.
And I think it worked.
I think it
I
worked.
asked a couple of blokes, and they were like, yeah, we don't do misogyny anymore.
Yeah, we heard
homophobia.
what you guys were putting down, and we thought, I'm going to change this forever.
Yeah, all my misogynistic friends came out as gay.
I want to read.
Oh yes, back to your answers, guys.
I want to read who people think would be the best or worst celebrity roommates. What have you got for us, Lockie?
Oh, let me just find these ones here. So I've got a lot of. Oh, yep, here we go. Love it. The first one I got. Shout out Izzy, one of our long-time listeners. What a legend. She goes, Eden McGovern for best roommate, sufficient whimsy, sequins, and liquid latex to have a good time. She then followed up, bad roommate, Lockie McIntyre, too much ego, protein powder, and Red Bull merch to fit in one house.
Well, I've got one here that just says Lockie McIntyre would make the best roommate, so it's split.
Can I just say the whole too much protein powder and Red Bull merch to fit in one house? My dad had to build a new drawer to fit all my like protein powders and creatines. We also have an added mini fridge that is just full of Red Bull. So I can't even argue, I've been red to filth. We have cases of Red Bull that are sitting in the garage.
You've been Red Bulled to filth.
I've been Red Bull to filth, yeah.
Some guys are red pilled and Lockie's just Red Bulled.
Most of these answers are just me. The next one was this guy's name's Lockie Mac. He keeps asking if I've weighed myself.
Great. I've got this one. This answer made me laugh so much. Just Grace_Nessie, you're so funny. Worst would be the Cookie Monster, the mess he would make. Oh my God. That one really got me. Mess he would make. Oh my God.
I mean, that's. I like the reasoning behind it. I like the reasoning behind this one as well. I'd have to say Michael Jackson would be the worst roommate, seeing as he is dead.
And that would be not good. That would be crazy.
He wouldn't pay rent once.
Gwyneth Paltrow, she'd throw out your food if not healthy enough and she'd smell bad.
Oh, she'd be the worst roommate, dude.
She would be so annoying.
Oh my God, you'd be having friends over for like your birthday and her door would be closed the entire time and then she'd come out to reprimand you.
100%. It'd be 7 p.m. She'd be like, "Is it okay if you guys just like keep it down a little bit? It's just that I'm trying to meditate in my room."
I've got a. This is my last one. I've got two-parter. Emma Stone would be clean, I think. Charlie XCX would be terrible. Dishes everywhere.
I think Charlie would make a great housemate. I think she would be an asset to a share house. I think she would turn a share house out.
But it'd be so easy to clean her plates because you just go.
There he is. Very good.
Thank you.
I also think Charlie XX reminds me of the coolest girls I've ever met that live in Newtown share houses. Newtown.
Oh yeah, she's sick. She's awesome.
You see a Facebook ad that's like queer friendly share house. One of us, blah blah blah. They them is pretty quiet at home a lot. Loves to read. Charlie. DJ, she just reminds me of the DJs at Birdcage who are
DJ
like,
and Day
I'm
Job
out
at
most of the
Platypus.
time. Yeah, exactly.
I think she'd be so fun. I think she's loading the dishwasher. I don't think she's unloading it. I think she's starting the veggie patch.
Fine.
I think she's starting the veggie patch, but you're going to have to be the one to maintain it.
Let me tell you about house chores. If anyone ever got up me about not unloading a dishwasher, firstly, I haven't had a dishwasher in years and years and years. But if anyone ever got mad at me about not unloading it, I'd be like, what? It's a drawer. It's a drawer that does more than most drawers. You could just get the plates out of that drawer or that drawer. It's all the fucking same.
But what happens if I want to put dirty dishes into it now? Are you going to put dirty dishes amongst... That's like saying, oh, this shirt's covered in mud. Let me just hang it up in the wardrobe amongst all the clean clothes.
I'm hearing you. Maybe I'm out of dishwasher practice.
I appreciate you taking a moment, self-reflecting.
I changed my stance. Fine.
What kind of... Are you in a b-boy stance now?
I've changed my stance.
I've changed my stance. I no longer have a bad posture. Could we also go... I'd love to go back to our initial question of what's the pettiest reason you ended things? I have a couple more here that I can run through.
Yeah, I would also like to ask it to you, Lockie.
What's the pettiest reason I ended something with someone? There was a girl I was seeing for maybe like 3 or 4 dates, and I was at her place and her dog jumped on me and she said, and I quote, "Get down," what did she say? "Get off my mans." And in that moment I went, nah.
Yeah.
Get off my mans. Was there any others?
I don't think I have.
No, it's always. I don't know.
I have the opposite problem. It's like, what's the craziest reason and you still didn't fucking leave someone?
Your reasons for leaving people are like a true crime 4-part podcast series. Like the plot of that.
My reasons are like people are like, I'm like, they could tell me they had a bomb strapped to them, and I'd be like, it's okay. I feel like we can work through this if I just like you enough.
I wear straps all the time, so this is fine. Someone also said pettiest reasons was he had weird knees and gave me the ick when he walked, but then got back together and dated 6 years.
Why can I see the knees?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we
when like the feet go like lunch lady knee.
I was going to say we're getting some appearance based reasons, and that is petty. His hairline started receding, and I realized he wasn't going to be an attractive bald guy. It's a sign of a... it's not... a good stockbroker doesn't bet on things in the moment. They look ahead. A good real estate agent can see what the market is doing down the road. A good social media practitioner can see what those viral trends are going to be, because by the time something is viral, it's already over. In the same way, if you don't think your future boyfriend or husband is going to be hot and he's losing his hair as a bald man, by the same token, if you go, he's crowning, but he's going to be really hot when he's bald, so I'm going to stay.
I think there's some people that and even look better bald. Like sometimes they're bald, and then you see them with hair, and then you go like, yeah, I think you are at your core bald, like spiritually bald. Yeah, I don't think you should have hair.
There's some people who are meant to be bald.
I feel like that about Jared Prayne. Every time I see him with hair, I go like, yeah, I think you're bald. Like, I think you just should be bald.
Every time I see Jared Prayne with hair, it looks like a Disney Channel show where it's like, and this is Tyler's brother, and they've put a wig on him.
It's fully that. Yeah, he's playing his own cousin.
Is Jared Brand? He's bald out of choice, isn't he? He wasn't losing his hair.
No, yeah, he was.
Wow.
Yeah. But he was smart in the way that he didn't let that happen. Like there's a thing that happens where guys really hold on to it, and then it's like, how is this better?
Yeah, that's got to be a real hardcore denial.
How is this better? Just shave it. Just get it gone.
I wasn't sure if dyeing my hair blonde all those years was going to destroy my hair. And now that it's back to brown, it's like healthier than ever. My hair must be elite. Because now, we've got some of the fun oils and K18s and stuff. And I'm like, my hair is literally the blonde came out and my hair was like, we're good. Nothing changed. In fact, it's gotten thicker, which I don't know how.
You are the last true standing metrosexual. I just heard a man say K18, everyone. The creatine to K18 pipeline is nuts.
You got to do both.
Diva. I'm obsessed.
That's the Venn diagram of my life, K18 and creatine.
It's just you in the middle.
Also, there's some... I'll speed through these. He seemed to enjoy watching me eat just that little bit too much.
Ooh, yeah.
Feeding fetish.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would like to say all good boyfriends have a little tiny bit of a feeding fetish in the way that they just like to see you fed, and then the way you're like, you gotta stop doing this to me.
I have it in the sense that, like, when I was eating shit for the first 2 weeks of this relationship, I was like, hey, would you like to have some of my 4 burgers that I've gotten for myself? Come on. I also got the loaded fries and an Oreo thick shake. You should try all these with me.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, we might be misreading this. He seemed to enjoy watching me eat that little bit too much. Maybe she means, like, he enjoyed watching me eat. Like, you ate that up. And maybe she thought...
He was too supportive.
He was too supportive. He was
Maybe.
Smothering me. I know that I'm serving Cunty Boots' house down. I don't need to hear it all the time. Sometimes I just... You know what? Sometimes I don't want to hear you. Sometimes I just want you to listen.
Exactly.
Metrosexual, my ass. He was washing dishes with his hands, as in using fingers as a sponge.
Ah! Why? Was there nothing on hand?
These little pincers?
That truly has disturbed me to my very core. With his hands, what, like, not like a,
It's very upsetting.
You don't have an old towel you could cut up at that point? Like, if there's no excuse.
What if he's cleaning like a fry pan after he's cooked meat?
Not even when I'm camping do I act in that barbaric way.
That's great. Like, what, he's just going to scratch the grime off a fry pan with his nails? Man, the underneath of that man's nails is a petri dish of every disease you've ever heard of.
That is nuts. I can...
We've also... I pushed this back because the cleaners are here. So they may be in the background.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to our girls. They're fucking awesome. Also, the last one here is in quotations. I don't understand the letters of LBGT. Why can't we just say gay people? Sometimes people use queer as an encompassing term.
Yeah, but I also think I'm like, gay people. I mean everyone. Duh. I don't just mean guys. Oh, speaking of, I can tell you the most crazy thing that's ever happened, but it is very, very funny. I did run at the Comedy Store in Sydney this week, and
congratulations.
Thank you. It was very, very fun. I love to be at the store when I am at the store. Now, the last night, we'd had a bunch of pretty great shows. Everyone's doing well. No one's bombing. Like, it's great. The last show on the Saturday, the late show. And we're always geared up for people being a little turbo in that late show. It's at like 9:30. There's the front row of guys. It's clearly their first night on the bags ever in their life. They are being so annoying about it. They're getting up once.
How old?
Looked young, like early 20s. And they were getting up, like, during everyone's set, walking on the stage across to, like, get past and, like, each go into the bathroom at the same time. So it's obvious what's happening. And they can't stop talking to each other the whole way through everyone's sets. And so
they look wired.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're also drunk, and I'm sure, I don't know what else they were on, but they were so fucking annoying. And it'll shock everyone to believe they were particularly bad through, there was only 2 women on the lineup. Chris, who was emceeing, and me, and it'll shock everyone to believe that they were even a little more disrespectful than 12 the men. And it was nuts. Like, I was literally, like, everyone told them to shut up. Everyone laid into them, and they were just, it's truly, like, they couldn't. And it was nuts. And after that, I was so pissed off because they were just stepping on everyone's punchlines by, like, talking, and, like, it's so hard, especially when you're in a room full of 150 people, and no one else in that room can hear the... Because these people are half a meter or a meter away from you, so you can hear them fucking whispering when you're trying to concentrate on delivering things and remembering exactly how you word these jokes. But everyone else at the back can't hear this, so they just think everyone's a bit odd and a bit off and a bit spaced out. Like, the worst. You know how I already talk. Like,
the worst thing you can do, like, when you're a comedian, is be like, all right, I guess we're not fucking laughing tonight, and you have the audience turn on you. As soon as, like, the audience goes, oh, we're all together and now against you, that's the worst. And if they're sitting there going, fuck, they're just telling those kids to shut up and they're not even talking, that would be rough.
It was crazy.
Why did security just kick them out?
Well, we thought about it because we were actually pretty certain that they were so drunk they were definitely going to go home in the break, in the interval, and then they didn't. I don't know, it was kind of that, like, we definitely should have. And then at the end... And again, this is so grim. This is just like whatever it has to do with comedy. There's 3 queer people on the lineup. The MC, me, and beautiful John Glover. Beautiful, as known co-host of the guest host of the Nobody Else podcast.
One of the freaky guests. Yes.
One of the freakies, and 2 people walk out of the show. This is right at the last act. Who I will say is John Cruikshank. Very straight man, like electrician, like very straight man. And then they get up, and they're like barging out of the room, and they say to Jake, who's the bar manager, who's also a gay man, "We came here to have a good time, not watch. We used to bash."
Oh my god!
And obviously. These weren't boys from the front row. These are just randoms. These another
just different, separate. Jesus.
And
who are you advertising to?
Oh my god! This is the thing about the comedy stories. It's like, it's not comedy fans. It's people on dates that, if you type in comedy in Sydney, it'll say comedy store. It's like, you know what I mean? It's the most obvious place that they can go. And obviously, for a second, like every queer person on the lineup was like, "Oh, that's fucking scary," particularly John.
You could hear. Wait, could you hear it, or
no?
This just told you after?
Jake came back and told us, because obviously, I think he would have been a bit like, he was like, "I don't care what." He was like, "Get him out of here! What the hell?" But I was like, "Oh god, that's got to be crazy to hear." In this day and age, and so obviously, I was like, make sure John was okay. John was like, "Lol, they want to bash me, okay." But then I started laughing, being like. But they didn't walk out during ours. They walked out during John Cruikshank. And I was like, they think you're gay. Like, the straightest dude I know. The blokiest, full tatted, always like literally wearing like tradie looking clothes. And I was like a dude
coming out with a Southern Cross tattoo on his face. That fairy on stage.
Yeah, literally. And we were like, that is crazy though. that was, you were their last straw.
You should go to a rugby league match, sit there, stand up halfway through the game, just go, I'm not watching all these poofs.
Yeah, literally crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, huh? So that was a really crazy week at the comedy store. And now tomorrow I have to do a gig at 9:30 at a movie theatre in Cremorne, where
AM or PM?
PM.
Everyone's going to be. What's right?
But a movie theatre in Cremorne, they're going to be 80.
What is this show?
This is like, it's from like the comedy store. Like, they do a few different venues as well. Like, sometimes you do Enmore Theatre, sometimes you do whatever. I did Hornsby RSL and bombed my fucking head off a few minutes ago. Yeah, to
that's
600,
the big one.
600 people, and they all fucking hated me. It was nuts. I literally, out of body experience. I haven't bombed in so long, and I knew it was coming for me. And then I literally was up there, and I was like, I have to be here for so long now. Because you can't, so when you're like paid good money to do it, you can't just be like, well, they hated me, so I got out of there. It's like, you gotta, if you want to get paid, you kind of gotta do your time. And I was like, damn, sorry
That's
everyone,
so funny.
sorry me, it
So
sucked.
the difference is if I go to Hornsby RSL, actually
They
not
would
even the difference.
crowd
If I
surf you
no, but
around.
no, I mean if I go to Hornsby RSL because a lot of the PWA guys perform there.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm getting asked to do more shows, and it's funny because I think if I did the PWA shows in Hornsby with my character, again, they're gonna fucking hate me. But then again, every show I've done, everyone hates me. It's the easiest thing in the world.
But that you can still crush and be hated. But leading on from wrestling, I have, and I don't know if this is for me particular, and I will auction this off. I have the funniest idea for a wrestler shtick. Okay. Gimmick.
Yes.
The persona, the vibe. 2010s basic girl in like makeup YouTuber, right? Okay. High messy bun, flower crown, Starbucks, big scarf, infinity symbol tattoo, and and this is the walkout. Ready. Ready.
My voice this time, this is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright
I actually think that would be but when you have her when she starts wrestling is just full psychopath.
Oh yeah, like
locks
anger.
in. Like
Oh yeah.
I think it has to be some switch has to flip. Oh my god.
Autumnal white girl.
Like so nice and bright. But also, the funny thing about wrestling is you would have her be a bad guy.
Of course. She would
She'd
be psycho.
come out super positive, like, hey guys, I just want to say we all should live, laugh, love, and you just have everyone booing her the whole time, and she's smiling, dead eyes aren't smiling. That's a great character. I'm
I
gonna
think she's
make someone at PWA do that.
And she's a bit Republican. And she's like married to a senator.
Do you know what's funny? I unironically want to have at some point if I have a bunch of losses, and I have a win. I'm going to come out at one of the shows and be like, thank you all so much for supporting me, and show a highlight package of just me kicking people in dicks to that song. Oh, man, it's cool.
I literally, as I was saying it, I was like, oh, maybe I'll give this idea away to someone. But the more I kept saying it, I was like, no, I want it.
No,
that is so silly. Big flower crown.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It was because Jared and I were talking about people that would either fight me or and then Jared said I would fight for you, and then Jared sent me a voice message of him singing that.
That's good. I have some more stuff. We'll leave it to the next episode, but hopefully this has all worked. If this has all worked, what a fucking revelation!
If it hasn't,
we never have to do the podcast together ever again. That's it. I'm not coming back.
Never.
I have no reason to.
Never.
Amazing, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us 5 stars and a review if you'd like. That's fine.
Sweet.
And yeah, thank you for sending all those answers. And we got a plethora of answers, so we'll keep doing that.
Yeah.
Like we said, when I'm back full time in Australia, we've got some ideas for switching up the pod a little bit. Nothing crazy, but we've got some fun stuff which we will get you guys involved in as much as possible. But yeah, until then, Teta Makasi. That's Bali for something. All right.
Bye, guys.
Love you, miss you, bye.